Welcome Reckless Wanderers, this is Robert here. It's 2 weeks later and I'm still not level 95, I'm still level 94, creeping slowly towards one of my goals, which is reaching level 95. Second goal, Atlas completion, that is almost done. I finally managed to unlock Orchard and also the other maps that were still missing, Estuary, Beacon, Plateau, Scriptorium, and now I'm only missing Dark Forest, Overgrown Ruin and Core, getting closer to killing Shaper. I also did Maze of the Minotaur and also Pit of the Chimera. Minotaur I died a lot of times, managed on the last portal since I'm still not so well versed in the mechanics. Chimera I died once, that was a pretty smooth sailing, and overall it's going well. Managed to swap around a lot of my gear again. Mainly I finally found good boots that have life, mana and movement speed. No mana, but life and movement speed, and ran like 10-12 überlaps trying to get the leech. Didn't get it, got frustrated, and the last time I ran lab I disconnected and died due to the DC. And then I stopped running it. Last enchant I have is fire damage, leech this life. No, additional fire damage, which helps quite a lot. It's a huge damage boost and basically allowed me to change my setup from offensive to a little bit more defensive to maybe stay alive until level 95. And what that means is I'm now running Warlord's Mark on Blasphemy, which means I've given up 700 effective life for that. And I also spec'd out of a lot of the damage and spec'd that into aura effectiveness and also got the last life node over here. This makes me significantly more tanky since I'm now leeching life and mana. I can basically stand in the middle of a pack and just blow up things. So this is an enfeeble map where I have also less AoE, but I think that is the only thing that's dangerous here. There's no damage mods in here since I'm recording a video and I don't want to feel stupid dying. But yeah, enfeeble, it's poison, so that is kind of nasty, especially with the boss in the end and less area of effect, but other than that nothing too fancy. So I'm not using Warlord's Mark now, which means on my castman damage taken, since I now have endurance charges, I can actually run Immortal Call again. I don't have Enfeeble now anymore, which I had before, and I'm not using Flammability, so in addition to speccing out of the damage wheel at the top, I also lost one of my penetration curses. So the damage is a lot lower. But you know what, it actually does not matter at all, because I'm still, even in tier 14, tier 15 maps, I'm still destroying packs just fine. Yes, rares take like 2 or 3 Flameblasts to charge up, but again, I'm not falling over every time, which is awesome. Also, Reflect is not an issue. So that was a huge step up in terms of survivability. Other things, I did change my weapon. I'm not using Singularity anymore. I finally managed to get a Deafening Essence of Misery and crafted that onto a Void Scepter, and this is pretty much the worst Misery Scepter you can get. I mean, it has top tier cast speed and mana, but all the other properties are totally worthless, so there's that. I also got a new amulet with top tier cast speed, but there's nothing else on there that's like remotely good. I ran an additional Zoff Breach and finally managed to get my blessing. So now what's outstanding is the amulet, which is of course is the rarest item from Zoff Breaches, so it will probably not drop for me ever. And that's the same thing with the Überlap enchant, and that's basically my decision of not playing solo self-found next league. It was a lot of fun, or it is a lot of fun. I mean, upgrading the gear just by myself is very exciting. It feels like progression. It's just those things, if you want to have a certain Überlap enchant and you can't play 8 hours a day, then this feels just too grindy. And it's the same with like certain uniques like the Blessing. It's just not fun for me, like running the same thing 1 hour back to back and then not getting the result and then dying to a disconnect. So next league I think I'm gonna try a pseudo self-found thing where I buy like key items and stuff and not sell too much, but just that I'm not ending in these dead-end situations. So I'm at the boss now, and he can wreck me pretty hard with his poison, but as a matter of fact, he is also just dead. Yeah, like I said, tier 13, I'm enfeebled, and the damage is absolutely fine. Yes, if the beta comes out, I'm not going to be playing beta. I want 3.0 basically finished in quotation marks. So I will continue playing Legacy League if Legacy League stays on. I'm trying to 6-link the shafts, and then I'm either trying to switch this character into a low-life character to be even more tanky with purities, or I will start a new character depending on what happens until then. I'm probably going to make one additional video if I hit 95, and then maybe a Shaper attempt or Shaper kill, depending on how it works. And after that there's gonna be another highlight video of all the stuff that I haven't shared until now. But that's gonna be it for this character. Thanks a lot for watching, and I hope to see you in game.